Let me ask y'all something real quick, man. Have you ever loaded into a match of Marvel Rivals and before the first fight even happened, you already know how this game's gonna go? Like you just have that feeling, and it's not because of the hero you picked, not because of the patch, but because of how your team is already acting. That's not a balance issue. That's something way deeper. And whenever a game starts to feel bad, it seems like balance gets blamed first. Like people are saying this hero's broken, that all is unfair, this patch ruined ranked, or this patch is just a terrible meta that we're in. And sometimes, yeah, the balance does matter. But here's what the biggest issue is: like when the same complaints continue to show up, whether you're in bronze lobbies, silver lobbies, gold, on and on and on, even from good players, that tells you the balance is not the common. It's not the common factor. The environment is. And right now, the game rewards habits that actually are making the matches worse. And it all seems to be centered around this phenomenon of throwing. And throwing doesn't look as obvious as it used to in previous phases of the game. Like throwing doesn't look like you're just sprinting into the enemy just dying freely anymore. Like it looks like locking a hero and refusing to swap. Like I got into a match the other day. Some dude was playing Black Panther. He went like 9-4 in the first round. And I was like, dude, I'm not saying you're playing bad, but did you not notice that they switched to all flying DPS? So it's like maybe Black Panther is not the best choice. On the other hand, you have people who are playing solo while your team are in fights. They're never grouping. They're taking fights with zero follow-ups. And mentally, after they die, they're checking out after one bad fight. And nobody says I'm throwing. They're over here talking about, I don't care. It's just a game. Or, who cares? And once that mindset shows up, the match slowly starts to collapse. It's not instantly, but quietly. It's like the game, you're losing. You're fighting an uphill battle trying to fight your teammates more than you're fighting your opponents. And we've seen this pattern before. The first fight goes bad. Somebody's dying early. Someone types something passive aggressive. Like, it happens. Or one person stops talking and the other person starts forcing plays and another player just goes silent. Now it's not a team anymore. It's 5 different people who are playing solo. There's no calls. There's no adjustments. There's no trust. There's no pinging. There's nothing but attacking. And at that point, mechanics don't matter. The coordination is gone. And coordination is what's winning these games. When you got people who don't really care anymore and who are refusing to play as a team, I don't care how good one player is on the team. You're not going to win. If you have people who are talking about, oh, you said GG no heals, or you're calling out healers and now they're getting off of healing, or they're refusing to heal the rest of the team. Or you have a tank who was called out for bad positioning and now he wants to swap to fucking Black Widow or something. Like, those are the changes in the game that just kill it for me, man. Like, it's just, when did we get to a point in gaming where you get your feelings hurt and now you're taking your ball and you're going home? And if this video is sounding a little too familiar or it's hitting a little too close for home, you're not alone, man. If you want more honest breakdowns about what's really going on in Marvel Rivals, and not just patch notes, I'm not giving tier lists, hit that subscribe button. Alright, let's get back to it. And this isn't about no passion or trash talking or egos, which I feel like this game has a big fucking ego. But it's mostly like a blame culture. Like, one mistake turns into everybody on the team is like dogging this man, calling him trash, telling him to uninstall. And it's just like, why? You're telling him to hurry up and swap. Like, this is unwinnable. Like, bro, I started off 0-2. Everybody else has 1 kill. It's not like I'm over here just feeding and I'm at 0-7 in the first 20 seconds of the game. And it's like, once the blame starts entering the chat, the goal starts changing. It's no longer about winning. Everybody is now playing on eggshell because nobody wants to get blamed for something. No one wants to get called out for something. So players, some of them start playing more selfish and they start playing reckless and they start playing with more emotion and they just start soft throwing because they're mad. And like, oh, you said I couldn't kill nobody? Watch this. And then they're fucking nose diving into a whole 6-man team. And it's not out of rage. It's not out of rage, but they're just mentally checking out. And this is where I feel like Marvel Rivals kind of struggles with this type of community, is because like there's not really a real punishment for refusing to group, or soft throwing is like very hard to detect. And it's just like, I don't know where or how we've got to a place in just like gaming. I feel like Marvel Rivals has it the worst that I've seen personally. Like you're okay with throwing your rank away just because somebody called you out. Like it wasn't even like you didn't even get called out like disrespectfully, bro. Like people have there's not a nice way for people to accept criticism in this game. It's like you criticize one thing or you make a suggestion and the whole game just shuts down. It's like they just shut down. Just like what happened? Is this how you are in real life? Like if you go to work and your manager says, "Hey, you've been doing a great job, but can you do this a little bit better?" Do you just fucking pack up and go home? I feel like that's what Marvel Rivals is. Like you make one suggestion and it's just like the fucking end of the world. Their feelings are hurt. They just say fuck you. And honestly, I think a community like this is hurting the game more long term than anything. Like bad communities don't kill games overnight. They slowly start to bleed them out. Like good players start to feel burnout. Casuals definitely don't want to play, and rank stops meaning anything. And it's just like every match becomes a coin flip. Like I shouldn't have the anxiety of going into a match. Like, hey, is someone actually gonna play or are we not gonna play? And at that point, balance patches don't feel exciting anymore. They feel pointless because the experience is broken. It's not the numbers. Like I am not excited about Deadpool, and I feel like I should be, but I'm not. I'm not ready to deal with the I'm throwing because I couldn't pick Deadpool type shit. And I just feel like that's just where we are. Like if even if you ban someone's character, like they're done. They're quitting. They're giving up. And it's like I don't want to deal with that coming with a new patch. Like I love Marvel Rivals. It's a great game, but the fucking community is killing it slowly. Like it's not even an enjoyable experience. I may get like 3 matches in before I run into someone who just like killed the vibe for me. But how do we actually fix this? I don't think it starts by buffs or nerfs certain characters because the characters have nothing to do with the community as a toxic hold. I think there needs to be more incentives for working as a team. I think there needs to be more punishment besides a 15-minute ban. Like at some point when you start seeing someone's profile and they've got like multiple avoid as teammates, there's got to be a reason why. Like and we just keep passing them on to the next lobby So at some point I feel like we gotta lock in more on that. I think maybe even giving surveys, like every game you have to survey one particular individual. Like, hey, how do you feel about his performance? And I feel like that should be on there, and it may be underneath your profile stats. It'd be like, hey, this guy has been rated like a 4-star teammate. That way you can at least hold people more accountable. But again, I don't know how to fix a community that wants to be toxic all the time. I'm curious what you guys have to think. And this video wasn't to call nobody out, but if this felt like uncomfortably accurate, that means you've been paying attention. And if you want more honest breakdowns like this, you know what to do. Go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button, and I'm going to catch y'all in the next one, man. Your boy Hybrid's out of here. Peace.